are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. What is your name?
I'm Richard. What's yours, please?
Richard. Nice to meet you. My name is Sophia.
It's nice to meet you, Sophia. Where are you from?
I'm from Seattle, Washington, USA, but I currently live in Bali, Indonesia. How about yourself?
Oh, I live in Brazil. I live in the state of São
Wonderful.
Paulo. Have you ever heard of São Paulo?
Ah, very nice. Yes, most of my students are from São Paulo.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah,
Why did you move
yeah.
to Indonesia, Bali?
Quite a few reasons, but the main ones being it is less expensive here. I want to travel Southeast Asia, and it's beautiful every single day.
That's great. Um,
Yeah.
Bali and other people say it's really beautiful. Is it?
Yeah. I will be honest and say it's not as the photos make it seem to be. It's actually the surrounding islands that are more beautiful than Bali, in my personal opinion. But it is a really, really great place to live and to meet a lot of local people as well as foreigners from around the world.
I see. That's cool. I think it's so great you Americans, especially you guys, move to another country a lot. And most of the time when I ask that question, oh, why did you move? You guys say, oh, it's cheaper here. Quality of living here is better. So yeah, it's great. And
Yeah, definitely.
could you please help me with a few questions that I have?
Yeah, for sure. Feel free to ask me anything.
Okay, thank you. So I came across this question today and I'm a little bit confused. For example, let's pretend I am at my friend's house and we are eating a sandwich. He's eating his sandwich and I'm eating my sandwich. I'm at his house. And when I'm almost finishing my meal, he says, there is another sandwich if you're hungry. There is another. So when he says there is another, do you think there's only one more or there's another, for example, talking in a general sense? For example, there are more than one sandwich.
Yeah. It could be either, to be honest. So there could be one more sandwich and you're welcome to eat that one sandwich, or there could be more than one. But I'd say there's probably one in this case of there being only two of you. That makes sense.
See.
Yeah.
But the two situations could happen too, right?
Yeah.
I see. And for example, another question that I have. Okay, I think it's almost the same. So there's another book if you want to read. There's another book if you want to read. My question is, for example, there is another book for another type of book or, the same book. So there is another book if you want to read. For example,
Yeah.
I liked the book that my friend is reading, and that book is nice. And he says, oh, there is another book if you want to read. There is another book that he is reading.
Yeah. That one is a bit confusing.
Yeah. Oh, just any other book.
Yeah, so he could say there is another one of these, or those, or those. There's another one of these or those books, if you want to read it. So he could say there's another one of these or those books if you want to read it, or another one of this book.
I see. Using these, those.
If he was referring,
specific.
Yeah.
that situation, it's not so clear, right?
Yeah. So I'd say in that case, he said there's another book, right?
Yeah, there is another book. If you
That
want,
would be in general. I would think if somebody said that to me, I would think in general there's another book. It doesn't have to be the same one.
I see. Thank you. I get it right now.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, my next question is, for example, let me see here. Do you have any other types of juice? Do you have any other types of juice? Could I just say, do you have other types of juice?
Yeah, that's fine as well.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it.
Wonderful.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Of
And
course. Did you want to try and use any of that in a sentence of your own?
okay, let me think about it. For example, there are other than me, there are 3 students in my class. One of them is Spanish, another one is Brazilian, and the other is French.
Yeah.
You
The
know?
other, yeah. Not another. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that's why actually I was studying, earlier today about the other, another, and I came across these questions and I was like, oh, I'm gonna ask today on Cambly. But thank
Yeah, that's
you.
perfect.
You have cleared them up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely.
Um,
I forgot to tell you really quick. I just want to say I only have until I have like 22 minutes. Is that okay?
oh, that's okay. That's completely okay.
Okay,
I like
wonderful.
to talk this. I don't want to use my whole time too.
Okay, yeah. Sounds
That's
good.
cool. Yeah, I have an hour because a friend of mine bought Cambly as well. So Cambly, Cambly gives minutes. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
if
They
you share
gifted you
your
free time.
exactly, exactly. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But I usually
Yeah.
study here for 15 minutes a day.
Yeah. Very good. That's wonderful. And can you tell me a little bit about yourself, like what you do for work, what you do for fun, that kind of thing?
Okay, I am an electrical engineer. I majored in engineering last year, 2019. And what else? I study 2 languages, English and Spanish.
Very
My
cool.
Spanish is not as good as my English. I have to work on that because
Yeah.
I think English is more important. So that's why I prefer studying more English.
Yeah.
What else? I like watching TV shows a lot, and I think that's the best way to improve our language skills is by either talking to people in the language or watching TV shows.
I
So
agree.
yes, I've been studying English for over 3 years, and I'm so happy because I'm able to understand almost 100% of what you say. I
That's
think my listening
amazing.
skills, I think my listening, it's my best skill.
Yeah.
And I'm working on my speaking skills, writing, reading. I think reading and listening, those are I think the easiest skills to develop in a language because they are passive skills.
Yes.
When I'm reading a book, the book gives me all the information. I just need to read it and understand it. And,
Yeah.
and when I'm listening to you, for example, you say the words, I am only understanding what you have to say. But when it comes to speak and write, we have to be
Yeah.
more creative. I have to think about the sentence
Yeah.
Remember the structure, the grammar.
Yeah.
I have to remember about a lot of things. So that's why.
Yeah. All the tenses.
All the tenses, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
sometimes we don't want to repeat ourselves, want to say, to have more words, to have more of variety of words. And it's a little bit hard, but I'm working on that. So I think you can tell my time here on Cambly. I have over 200 hours here, and
Yeah, it's impressive.
Cambly has been helping me so much. I'm so glad. And
Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that.
thank you. I attended a wedding 2 weeks ago, and a Brazilian woman marries to an American guy, and they invited me to help them with the guests, to translate things to them.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you. It was a great experience. I haven't
Yeah.
ever talked to a native speaker in person before.
Yeah.
I was a little bit afraid of, people making fun of me, but I just, what is the word? I faced my fears and I went there and everything went fine.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure they really appreciated you being there to help because it's their wedding. They don't want to spend time translating everything. So I'm sure they were very, very grateful to have you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, especially.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Sophia, for this incredible class.
Yeah.
I liked talking.
I enjoyed talking with you as well. I think we have like 2 more minutes if you would like to continue for 2 minutes.
Yes, actually, it's almost 1 a.m. in Brazil,
Wow.
so it's really
Very
early.
early.
So tomorrow I have to be prepared to go to
All
work.
right. Well, I'll
Thank
let you go. It was very nice meeting you. I enjoyed our conversation a lot, and you're doing fantastic. So good job.
you. I hope to talk to you again.
I hope to speak
Thanks so
again
much.
soon.
Take care, okay?
Bye.
Bye.